Mr. Khan.
Good morning. In our language, we say Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. I'm very glad to be here at UCLA for the first time actually. We represent Pakistan on the US West Coast. It is Consul-General of Pakistan that I represent. We're actually very close to UCLA, located in West LA. I have been here earlier. This is a wonderful place, beautiful. I've been interacting with the students. There's actually Pakistan Student Association here. I believe there are some members of PSA here. That will interact with them. Sure. So I've been asked to speak about the youth. In the given time, 10 minutes, I will give you some introduction about Pakistan, the youth of Pakistan, and how the youth in Pakistan is playing a leadership role. As I said, it's a great honor and privilege for me. Let me give you a brief introduction about Pakistan. Some of you might know some facts from media and maybe from some personal experience. But giving you a structured introduction, Pakistan is the fifth most populous country in the world, the United States being the third one. It's a country which was created on August 14, 1947. The country was created 77 years ago, and it is still a young and a developing country. We have a lot of challenges, development challenges, but we have a long history. Pakistan is located in the part of the world that is that was the birthplace of Indus Valley civilization. Archaeologists mark that place as one of the oldest civilizations in the world. Some categorize it as older than Egyptian, Mesopotamian, and even Chinese civilization, perhaps the oldest civilization. So we inherit that land and that culture. So we have a lot of cultural tradition and cultural diversity from Indus Valley civilization. As I said, it is almost 245 million, between 245 and 250 million population, fifth most populous country in the world, and at the same time youngest for the reason that Pakistan's majority of population is young, and it is the population pyramid shows a youth bulge. The 60% of population of the country is under the age of 30. So across the country, young Pakistanis are driving change, from launching startups and innovating in science and technology to shaping policy, leading climate action, excelling in academia, and competing in international arenas. Their energy, resilience, and talent are helping define the contours of a modern, forward-looking country. Equally inspiring is the transformative role of Pakistani women. Some of you might have a different perception from the media and give some anecdotes about Pakistani women, but let me tell you, we are the only Islamic country, we are the biggest Islamic country, and we're the only Islamic country who has the first Prime Minister as a woman. She is unfortunately no more in the world. So Pakistani women today are judges, lawyers, doctors, scientists, entrepreneurs, IT experts, military officers, Air Force pilots, parliamentarians. In fact, 1/3 of Pakistan's parliament comprises women, and senior civil servants. They're making their mark in the media and the civil service and in the leadership roles across the country. They're standing shoulder to shoulder with men, contributing to every facet of our national life with courage, intelligence, and their ambition. This progress of Pakistan within just 77 years is rooted in Pakistan's commitment to inclusion, gender equality, and empowerment. Through education policy reform and greater social awareness, we are enabling women to lead with confidence to shape the future of our nation. To give you another surprising fact about Pakistan, Pakistan is an English-speaking country officially. With our entire education system is based in English language. We do business in English, the corporate sector, the civil service, the military. The entire edifice of the formal education and bureaucratic system is rooted in English. So sometimes we call ourselves fourth biggest English-speaking country in the world, bigger than Canada. On the economic front, Pakistan's economy is showing resilience. On the purchasing power parity basis, Pakistan's economy is 24th biggest in the world. And according to a report of Goldman Sachs released last year, that in a couple of decades, Pakistan's economy on a nominal basis, the GDP would be sixth biggest in the world, a couple of decades down the road. So the economic front, Pakistan is developing, as I said, it's a developing country, but our trajectory is on the path of growth and stabilization. We are located in a difficult neighborhood. Pakistan is a nuclear country and is bordered two nuclear countries, perhaps the only region in the world where three nuclear-armed countries have land borders with each other. So you can understand the security challenges and tensions and other issues related to geopolitical and geostrategic dynamics in the region. Our focus is currently on human development, and we are focusing on information technology, fintech, renewable energy, agriculture, manufacturing, which is expanding in the country. The government is committed to building a competitive, inclusive, and innovation-driven economy, and more tolerant and equal opportunity society by improving the business environment, investing in the infrastructure, facilitating public-private partnership. We are a very open and hospitable society. I encourage you, welcome you, and rather request you to, wherever you plan your next vacation, do consider Pakistan as a tourist destination. We are a country that has remarkable tourist spots. It is the only country outside the polar region where you will find the highest number of glaciers in the world. If you are into adventure sports and adventure mountaineering, then we have 13,000 glaciers, the only country in the world, bigger, more than Swiss Alps and any European country. So it's a heaven for tourism. Pakistan has one of the highest and tallest peaks in the world. It has almost 8 tallest peaks in the world out of 20 tallest, and the second tallest peak, K2, which is located in Pakistan. I'll talk a couple of words about Pakistani American diaspora. We have a 1 million strong diaspora, American citizens who are of Pakistan origin, and they are acting as a strong bridge. Among them, youth is also, again, as I said, dynamics because of the cultural dynamics and population dynamics. Youth are taking lead in Pakistani diaspora and across different fields: medicine, engineering, law, education, business management, accounting, public policy, and information technology. They are excelling in different areas. They spread all over the United States, from big clusters in California on the West Coast, and other clusters are in New York, Houston, and in Chicago. How Pakistani youth are transforming Pakistan's economy and society. I just briefly mention one sector, that is information technology sector. With 64% of Pakistan population under the age of 30, that number 60 million youth. It is one of the youngest countries in the world, and in this demographic is our biggest capital and our biggest asset and resource, and that we are training and equipping themselves to propel the country and take the country forward and to embrace change as it comes at the world stage. Pakistan and United States have been friends. We have friendly relations between our two countries since the establishment of the country in 1947. So we have been at different occasions called ourselves strategic partners, major non-NATO allies, and different nomenclatures. We have very strong, broad-ranging, and long-standing relationships. Another fact, let me tell you about Pakistani youth, that Pakistan provides the 4th biggest workforce IT freelancers in the world. We have 1.5 million information technology freelancers in the world who are providing IT services to not only to domestic information technology sector, but across the world, including the United States, which is our biggest partner in the information technology service and exports. So the rate of growth of information technology sector is very encouraging. It's 25% per year, which is phenomenal. And we envision IT sector as cornerstone of our sustainable economic development activity. To unlock the potential of our youth and to provide them more leadership opportunities, government has recently announced a Prime Minister's Digital Youth Hub, a landmark initiative designed to equip young Pakistanis with the skills and resources and opportunities to thrive in the digital age. So this is a very unique digital hub that will provide a platform to the youth to integrate with international economy and global ecosystem, and especially information technology ecosystem, including the United States. This is an integrated platform that connects millions of youth to scholarships, online training programs, entrepreneurship support, internship portals, and freelancing tools. Pakistan's youth and the young leaders among them, their achievements speak volumes about Pakistan's talent and determination. You might be knowing Malala Yousafzai, Nobel laureate, has become an inspiration for Pakistani youth, especially young women. So today, Pakistani society and economy is in transition, and it's full of promise, resilience, and hope. Before I close, I'll talk a few words about Pakistan's foreign policy. Our foreign policy is grounded in a firm commitment to regional peace, constructive engagement, and mutual respect. We have consistently advocated for dialogue, peaceful resolution of disputes, and regional cooperation, especially in South Asia. If you are following the news, there are some tensions currently in South Asia between Pakistan and our eastern neighbor that might, I hope not, lead to a war, and that we're trying to avoid. But I'd like to take this opportunity to reiterate our commitment to peace, dialogue, and diplomacy and engagement, but we are ready to defend ourselves. Unfortunately, such external threats and external security challenges sometimes dampen your economic progress and economic goals that you have set for yourself, for your country, and especially being one of the biggest countries in the world. Any major security issue in the region actually inhibits investment for the stock market and your economic partners. But I want to reiterate that we are fully determined to continue in the path of progress. And before I close, I would like to say to the youth gathered here that you are the leaders of today and tomorrow. You have your counterparts, your friends, in all parts of the world, including Pakistan. So whenever you feel that you want to connect with them, please reach out to us. We are located in the Consul-General of Pakistan, our social media accounts, our website, and we are very much accessible. If you want to know more about Pakistan, please do reach out to us. We can have some cultural programming. We can give you more information. We can screen some movies and documentaries. Last year, we had a Pakistani movie, first hand-drawn animation, The Glass Worker, privately screened here in Los Angeles, in different parts of El County and Orange County, in San Francisco also. So if you get a chance, do watch The Glass Worker. It is a beautiful story, and the producer and director of Glass Workers are a young boy. He was here from Karachi, Pakistan. It took 10 years. Every single scene of that movie, that film, first hand-drawn animation, was made by him, and it took him 10 years to finish that movie. So I'm thankful and grateful to the organizers of the youth conference, all of you for your patient hearing, and to all audience who are online, and to all friends, and especially UCLA for this invitation. I feel obliged, and I'm really grateful to all of you for your time and effort. Thank you very much. Do I see any questions?
We have a few minutes for questions if you'd like to.
Oh, if you have any questions? Sorry.
Thank you very much, sir. It's an honor to hear from you. I'm from Ghana. My name is Martin Togo, but I'm based in India. I'm a PhD scholar in India. Concerning the pressure or the tension between India and Pakistan is putting some fear in some of we, the foreign students. How best and how quick can this be solved so that we can reliably study and go on with our research? Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for your question. At the heart of the current conflict and current phase of conflict is Jammu and Kashmir dispute. Jammu and Kashmir dispute is a lingering and pending dispute and one of the oldest on the agenda of the UN Security Council since both countries got independence from the British in 1947. So that issue, unless this issue is resolved, this tension between India and Pakistan will continue to come up again and again. And that is the Jammu and Kashmir dispute is a dispute that's a nuclear flashpoint in South Asia. So we request all countries, and we have been approaching all countries to intervene and try to resolve this issue. Otherwise, every few years, the threat of war comes up again and again. But this current phase of conflict started from the false allegation by a neighbor about an incident that happened in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. That happened and that blamed it on Pakistan without any evidence, and we have offered an impartial investigation and inquiry by any third country or even by the United Nations. So instead of resorting to aggression and war, I think dialogue and peace and diplomacy should take forth and should be adopted by all countries, including India. So we are prepared to defend our country if they commit aggression and resort to war. That would be very unfortunate, but we have the capability and will and willingness to defend ourselves. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much to Consul-General Khan for coming up here to speak about Pakistan and to give us such an educational keynote. I think it was amazing being able to hear about the resilient nature of Pakistan's economy and also the connection of Pakistani youth programs in the US, as well as how we as international students and students who are interested in international relations can connect with each other. Our next workshop is going to be starting at 11:15, so we are going to have a bit of a gap, and that's going to be at the UCLA Career Center, and we're going to be going over some tips for resume and cover letters. So please go ahead, get some refreshments outside or mingle, and we will reconvene in about 15 minutes or so. Thank you.
No, she was.